Bennett and Cleveland for the 6th time ever. You will have a World Series. The Indians are the champions of the American League.
Colon looking for his first hit of the year. He drives one. Deep left field. That goes Upton. Back near the wall. It's out of here. Bartolo has done it. The impossible has happened. This is one of the great moments in the history of baseball. Bartolo Colon has gone deep.
That looks like this is new. I'm not really sure if I want to put all 3 game days for the showcase in one video, but
That ball is thrown to right.
Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is anything but that.
The 60. Well, be as stressed and prepped as we can be.
The prospects warm up and stretch before the first test, which will be the 60-yard dash. While its purpose is to evaluate foot speed, it also gives amped-up young players a chance to outrun their nerves. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment.
I will give her a few good swings. I'll do a little practice in here and warm up. Well,
most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance.
Go too far. Oh, it's got some good carry on it. All right, we're gonna see here. I think they're kind of going off on power and whatnot too. Which might be not in my guy's favor, but at least not for the time being anyway. Timing has never really been my thing very well in these games. Alright, we're just gonna jump into that since I'm pretty sure he's warmed up. So I got distance on it. Well, it's got some decent distance anyway. Oh, that's pop up. It's not gonna help a whole lot, but alright, how many pitches we got left to go? I'm hoping we don't have a whole lot, but I don't get it. Doesn't have a ton of power yet, but just gonna have to eventually get some points and put him into his power, and probably I would say contact power and plate vision's probably the 3 that I usually start putting points into first. But I mean, fielding wise, it's probably just arm and fielding for the most part. But I'd say it looks like not the worst, but I'll see what they say and go from there.
A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day.
Position, you warm up and practice a bit. All right.
In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark.
overshoot them. Field ground balls to your left. Alright, we'll see what we can do. Oh, now we're starting out good. Hopefully, anyway. Just try to get that stock up a little higher. Oh, I should have slid for that one. Wasn't even thinking that right at the moment. There we go. Perfect. Kind of what we want to see. Alright, there's a guy in first. Oh, double play. There we go. Hope it actually gets us a good team to get picked by. There we go. Because I've had enough like last year's game and whatnot. It was just oh, he sealed that one over. That was not mine. Because I mean, I've had crappy teams, and it's like, do I really want to play with these guys? And but you know, we'll give her a go. We'll see. At least I got a good stock for my draft position. Hopefully they do actually do prospect game as well. Now gotta put some of that fielding. I'd say we didn't do too bad overall. I think it's more the prospect games that matter the most. I mean, these little scout tests, they help.
When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. This is a marketplace, and though the day's action is over, product inspection and analysis continue.
Appreciate you saying so. The potential was widely agreed upon already, but geez, did you validate it today? Keep my eyes going forward. As many, I'm sure. I'll just say thank you. It's probably the easiest to not make it sound like I'm a humble player. I mean, I am, but you know, nonetheless, we'll just, you know, hope for the best. Just a good team would be nice, because I know I've had plenty of times where
a promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent.
I'm just guessing. Now you can scout day and decide what your next move will be.
In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made.
As we'll see, this can't report to be released around the league shortly until likely to leak the media. I'll check it out.
But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
Whatever you do, stay focused and take care of business. Speaking of, you still up for these showcase games. Well, they're going to help, so yeah, I'll use some of this. And I think we can use that. Put a few into play vision. Gives us a 5. So this will jump in the first showcase game and take it from there. And just hopefully we don't mess it up too bad. I used to have a tendency to
25 years from now, you're going to want to say, I was there when...
You're kind of working on it.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the international squad. Ira Valentin, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he loves his fastball, but he's got two of them. He's got the four-seamer and then that cutter. Just keeping hitters honest. He'll bust you in with the four-seamer, then he'll throw the cutter to keep you off balance.
Stepping in, Jared Ashton.
Fifth, second baseman, Gerard Ashton.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Coming to the plate now, Randy Ragsdale.
Baseman, Randy Ragsdale.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. Montalvo has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play.
Yeah, it's an out, but he really put a charge into that pitch, and that's just what the scouts are interested in. His swing was textbook, even if the ball didn't drop. If he strings together more.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Macbeth. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-2. Here it comes. To third, Ragsdale. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Randy Ragsdale. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Ragsdale.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Takes this the other way to right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Yeah, and scouts are going to really like this at that. So many young players want to do too much with a pitch, trying to pull everything, but he waited until the ball was deep in the zone, and he went with it to the opposite field. It's great to see a youngster who uses the whole field up there. I think that's what every major leaguer needs to learn.
Number 8, designated hitter.
Ready for another chance, Jackie Drake. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Figueroa backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Probably could have maybe tried to steal it, but kind of would have got double.
Digging in to try it again, Barton Trahern. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. For second on the ground to the right side, and there's his first base hit in this one. The throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third. Ready once again, Ron Hawk. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Hard hit to first. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready for another shot now, Gregory Macbeth. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Macbeth.
Hey, roll it up, huh?
Grounded to third, and that's through for a hit. Digging in and looking for more, Randy Ragsdale. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Ragsdale.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
A good rip.
Yeah, he's at this showcase to show what he can do. And if he can string a few ABs like that together, he's going to see his stock rise and keep rising. Nothing spectacular, just a solid base knock.
Digging in once again, Jackie Drake. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Jackie Drake.
Come on, baby, see you done.
Towards second, chopped weakly to the left. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Striding in once again, Barton Trahern.
10, Barton Trahern.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Digging in, Randy Ragsdale. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Randy Ragsdale.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Come on, big guy, get the pitch.
0-2, here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Good one right here.
7-1, 2-1, no out.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You know, he might not be used to the speed of this caliber of pitcher, but he sure as heck better get to school in a hurry because that ball was right by him before he could even react. These scouts are looking for quick hands and a quick bat, and he showed neither right there. Time will tell if he can learn from that. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. J.R. Peterson worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
For the international prospect, 7 runs on 13.
They nearly made a game of it, that's for sure. Oh, I got a strikeout, 2 singles. So I'm not really going to complain too much. It's a good start. Alright, see what we got here, achievement-wise. It's actually not, well, at some points.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars.
So, you know, I've gotten a few calls from a scout sniffing around. Some questions came up about money and stuff. Right,
Information is currency. A team that gets a player to name a price may gain an early upper hand in negotiation.
Alright, see what we got here. Like how much of a bonus you're going to need to get you to sign if you're considering school or not.
After all, why pay more if you can pay less?
I just say we expect fair market value, and I'm researching that now, so we'll know how much draft position expect to come in. We'll be ready for them. Sounds good.
A ball player must keep the game in his heart, but his mind on the game, or he won't be a ball player long.
Yeah, here, this accumulate. You're still in for the second showcase game. Indeed, I am. But I shall save that for the next game.